Hi everyone, this is Nivedita from Japan National Tourism Organization, and today I will talk about Japan as a tourism destination. So today I will talk about the basic facts of Japan, how will you reach Japan, some famous routes in Japan which you will enjoy, and how you can enjoy the adventures and different unique activities in Japan, and also about food in Japan. So these are some measures we are taking post-COVID era to help Japan to welcome guests, and you can also see the hygienic practices of the Japanese people, which are making them more safe. This is available in a website called Goodness of Japan. I will show you the URL of that, the web page of that. As you know, that Japan is wearing mask from long before, like they had this pollen grain fever, so they were. So in this way, they could prevent coronavirus to affect them much. Then we have also coronavirus advisory in a web page, which I will show you in my latest slides. This is about goodness of Japan. You can check about the hygiene factors and hygienic steps Japan is taking from this URL. You can note down the URL. Then this is about the coronavirus advisory, the status of coronavirus in Japan. You can take down the URL and you can check on that. Now, some basic facts about Japan. Japan is around 3.5 hours ahead of India. Currency is Japanese yen, all of you know, and it is around 0.71 dollar. It changes depending on the market. Now, there is a myth that Japan is an expensive destination. So, I will tell you how to this high spending. You can avoid expensive package if you can avoid the Golden and Obon week. These are national holidays in Japan, and the Japanese people do a lot of domestic tourism during this time. So all the hotels and restaurants go expensive during this time. Golden Week is around the month of May, and Obon Week is around the month of August. You can ask your travel agent when these weeks are, and you can avoid traveling during that time. Other big holidays in Japan are Christmas and New Year. Christmas and New Year are number one festivals over there. You can enjoy over there in Christmas and New Year. They do this LED light festival. So they decorate all over the country with beautiful LED lights, which you can enjoy also, and just free of cost. There is no money involved to see these lights and the decorations they do LED lights. How will you reach Japan? From Bangalore, Japan Airlines will fly to Narita Airport, and from Chennai, All Nippon Airways will fly from Chennai to Narita Airport, and from Narita to Tokyo City Center is around 70 minutes ride. We have limousine bus, trains, and also taxis to reach to the city center. Your flight will be around 8 to 8.5 hours. And we have via flights also like Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Thai Airways, Malaysian Airlines. So we have four prominent seasons in Japan. The first one is spring, then the second one is summer, then autumn, and then winter. And I will discuss how to enjoy all these four seasons in Japan. So, when you go to Japan, when you imagine Japan as a leisure destination, how many of you know about sakura? How many? What is the image which comes to your mind when you think Japan as a leisure destination? Can you expect some answers, please, from the audience? Well, okay. So, most of the Indians think cherry blossom is the most attractive thing in Japan, and they call it sakura. You can enjoy cherry blossom around end of March to early April in Tokyo, but you can enjoy cherry blossom in May in Hokkaido, which is the northern part, which is in the northern part of Japan. Okay, so I got some answers from some people. Yes, cherry blossoms and flowers are the most attractive points for Indians to travel to Japan. Somebody wrote punctuality. Definitely, you'll be able to enjoy and see punctuality. You can learn punctuality from Japan. So, so cherry blossom can be enjoyed in May also in the northern part of Japan, which is called Hokkaido, and the capital is Sapporo. So all of us know that during cherry blossom, the packages become very expensive because people from all over the world loves to visit Japan during cherry blossom. So the packages become expensive during this late March to early April because cherry blossom happens in Tokyo during that time. But if you go to Hokkaido, you can get a cheaper package. So that is one example. That is one advantage for you. Then you can enjoy cherry blossom also in the southern islands of Japan in the month of January. These islands are called Okinawa Islands. And this place is also very much suitable for honeymooners. So the honeymooners can enjoy cherry blossom and whale watching also in the month of January in Okinawan Islands. And they can enjoy in a beach resort. This place is full of resorts. So I will talk about and Okinawa in my latest slide. And this can also make your package a little bit cheaper because in January, uh, Indians or many people do not visit Japan because they think that there is no cherry blossom in January. But cherry blossom happens in January in the Okinawan Islands. So this is cherry blossom in Okinawa. You can enjoy in Mount Yaedake, Nakijinjo Castle, Nago Central Park in Okinawa. And also in January, you can enjoy whale watching, snorkeling, and so you can also enjoy diving. So what happens in January? The whales, as Okinawa is tropical climate, so it is not too cold. So the whales come from the colder water to the Okinawan warm water to give birth to their babies. So you can have the beautiful sight of a mother whale swimming with its baby. So you can definitely enjoy such scenes over here, and definitely you can swim with a whale, and literally you can swim with a whale. So there is a place called Blue Cave, and you will be inside the net. In the ocean, you will be inside the net, and the whale will be outside. So it will be a and it is very safe to do that. And and Japan is very careful to check all the protocols, all the safety protocols before they start one activity. So you can just do it freely, and you can enjoy such an out of the world experience in Japan. Then the next peak season is autumn foliage. So this starts around late mid October to late November, and all of the country is like decorated by the foliage. brown maple leaves. And these are the maple leaves, and they have planted these trees inside the city also. Even if you're going to Tokyo, you can enjoy autumn foliage, because inside the parks they have planted the maple leaves, the cherry trees, to enhance the beauty of each season. So sometimes if you are going for a business trip, even for a business trip to Japan, you can definitely enjoy your evenings in these parks to see the autumn foliage or the cherry blossom. And then in the next trip, you can take your family along with you to enjoy the country. There are some spots to capture autumn foliage like Yoyogi Park in Tokyo, Rikugen Park in Tokyo, Ichonamiki Avenue. This picture is of Ichonamiki Avenue in Tokyo. And in Kyoto, definitely, Kyoto is very famous for this golden leaf watching. They call this momiji. So you can definitely watch in Kyoto, in Daitokuji Temple, in Tenjuji Temple, in Daigoji Temple. You can watch the autumn leaves. The northern part is also very famous for the autumn leaves. Japan is a country to visit all round the year. In January, you can enjoy winter activities like skiing, snowboarding. In February, you can enjoy the snow festival where they make structures out of snow, like they made Taj Mahal out of snow once. So this also happens in Sapporo, which is the capital of the northern island of Japan called Hokkaido. In March and April, definitely you can enjoy the cherry blossom. In Tokyo region, in May, you can enjoy this wisteria flower tunnels. In Ashikaga Flower Park, they decorate these flowers also with illumination to enhance the beauty of these flowers. Even you can have dinner or lunch in the Ashikaga Flower Park. So you can arrange for an excursion in the Ashikaga Flower Park. In June, June is monsoon in Japan. You can enjoy the hydrangea flowers in June. In July, again, we have vast this lavender fields in Hokkaido, which is the northern part of Japan. And July is summer in Japan. And similar to India, the northern part of Japan is also colder than the rest of the Japan. So in July, the temperature will be around 15 to 16 degrees centigrade, and it will be really cool and soothing to visit Hokkaido in July and enjoy these world-class lavender fields. They are really fragrant, and you can see the mountains also in the background. So definitely you can enjoy, and we have the natural hot springs also in Hokkaido. So it's very comfortable and beautiful. People who are interested in self-drive also can try the famous routes of Josenkai in Hokkaido. You can see panoramic view when you are driving through the roads. In August, you can enjoy the fire festival. They call it Hanabi, and you can enjoy it free of cost. You just have to grab a place beside the river, and you can see it. And then in in September, you can enjoy the different festivals. In October, November, definitely you can enjoy the autumn foliage. And in December, as I told you, you can enjoy um, the Christmas lights. I am getting some questions. I will answer the questions at the end of my presentation. Then Japan is a mecca for adventure, the adventure lovers, because as I told you that Japan will follow all the safety protocols, and then they will do any adventure activity. So you can just do it freely. So you can enjoy gondola rides in Japan. Japan is famous for its powdered snow. The Europeans come to India sorry, the Indians go to Europe to enjoy snow, but the Europeans go to Japan to enjoy powder snow. So, what is the speciality of powder snow? You will, even if you fall down while skiing, if you were novice and you tried learning skiing in Japan, then you will like if you fall down while skiing, then you will not hurt yourself because it is fresh powder snow, and even your clothes will not get wet. Then we have this racing track near Osaka where you can experience the real Formula cars and on the real racing track, and it is a perfect 8 in Japan. Then definitely you can do snorkeling and diving, you can do river rafting, you can enjoy other activities also. So I think people in South India are very much interested in snow because there is no snow in South India. Are you interested? Would you love to see snow? Would you love to experience snow? Some of you can answer. So if you love snow, then you will get one of the best quality snow in Japan. And this is also in Hokkaido. These are called drift ice. The surface of the ocean is frozen, and there is a ship which cuts the ice. And you can also jump onto these ice pieces. These are very hard, so will not fall down. You will have a guide with you. They will provide with you with all the gears to walk on this snow. And this is called drift ice. So there is an airport in the northern island of Hokkaido in Japan called Memenbatsu. You have to reach there. There is All Nippon Airways Japan Airlines flight to that airport. From there, it is around 50 minutes bus ride to a port. And from there, you have to take those special cruises which cut the ice and moves forward in the ocean, and then you can do all these types of activities over there, and even you can spot a seal or a dolphin on these drift ice pieces. So I think this will be a very exciting experience for all of you. So this type of things can happen. Then I will talk about some famous routes in Japan, famous itineraries in Japan. The first one is called the Golden Route, and a minimum of 7 nights are required for the first time visitors over here. So, from Bangalore or Chennai, you will land at Narita Airport first. So, the first day, you can enjoy the Disneyland and Disney Sea. Disney Sea is one of its kind in the whole world. There is no other Disney Sea in any other place. So you can enjoy there in Narita. You can stay at the Tokyo Bay area, and the next day you can move to Tokyo. Then in Tokyo, you can enjoy 2 nights over there because one night you already enjoyed in the Tokyo Bay area in Disneyland and Disney Sea. Then you can go to Mount Fuji. You can do a day trip, but I would recommend that you go to Hakone from there. Near Mount Fuji, there is a lake called Hakone. You can stay there, and that place is famous for natural hot springs. And the next day, you can take a bullet train and go to Kyoto, which would take around 2.5 hours. Kyoto is famous for the old temples and shrines. And then from Kyoto to Osaka, you can go by coach. And Kyoto and Osaka are nearby, so you can stay at Osaka and visit Kyoto because Kyoto is a little bit expensive again, but you can enjoy the traditional ryokan stay at Kyoto. Then from Osaka, you can go to Hiroshima, the historical city of Hiroshima, and enjoy the atomic bomb tomb, the Itsukushima Shrine. So this is the first Disneyland and Disney Sea. The prices are indicative and not exact; they keep on changing. This is the Tokyo Tower. Then in Tokyo, you can go to this temple called Asakusa Temple. This is one of the oldest Buddhist temple, and not only the temple, but you can enjoy various activities near this place. You can try kimono wearing. You can try sushi making. You can try sushi make vegetarian sushi making at Umemori Sushi School. Then we have this Tokyo Sky Tree where you can see the panoramic view of Tokyo at night. You can have dinner also at Tokyo Skytree while enjoying the view of the city. Dinner at Tokyo Skytree will be a little bit expensive because this comes with an experience. Then you can stay in a sumo stable to see how the sumos stay, how do they practice their sports, what do they eat, and this is also near to the Asakusa temple. Nightlife in Tokyo is also very happening. You can dance away your night in Roppongi. You can dance till 4 in the morning, and you can see a lot of expats also in Roppongi. Then shopping in Tokyo is also very attractive. Akihabara is the gadget lover's paradise, and you can get a lot of electronic goods. As you know, Japan is famous for its electronic goods. iPhone is cheaper in Japan than in India. Then you can get PlayStations also, the updated latest version of PlayStation. And there is a second-hand gadget store, second-hand gadget market, and the second-hand electronic goods in Japan are as good as new one. I have seen many people buying these second-hand goods from Japan, and I could not distinguish how from the new one. Then Ginza district is for high-end shopping. Shinjuku shopping street, again, you can enjoy street shopping as well as brand shopping. Odaiba is the heart of Tokyo. Here you can enjoy the cruises and Team Lab Waterlace. This is a digital art museum where they create illusions out of digital art. There are 50 thematic rooms where you will get puzzles and you will like enjoy. You will be tricked by the lights, which will be sometimes there, which will sometimes be not. Your children will enjoy because they can make animations and they can see those animations moving around them. Then at the exit of Team Lab, you can see the Mega Web Toyota, where you can see the evolution of Toyota cars, and then you can see the Mirai Science Museum, which is again in Odaiba, where you can see the futuristic things like the condition of the earth, the global warming, what is happening. You can see a robo dancing. You can interact with a robo. You can see the spaceship. You can see model spaceships. You can see how an astronaut lives their life in the space. You can see the machine which captures sounds of the cosmic sounds. So these are like really interesting things if there are kids or science enthusiast people with you. Then we have Tokyo no Kaba tour, which is a light entertainment. Like it's an amphibian vehicle, which is like a bus on the road and then like a ship on in the sea, in the river. Now this concept is coming up called forest bathing because people are more interested in meditating nowadays after this corona era. So and they can do it inside the national parks, and there are a lot of forests in Japan. So these are called national parks over there. They are very safe and you can go and meditate inside the forests. There are 34 national parks in Japan where people can enjoy and maintain social distancing and meditate calmly by themselves. Then you can go to Mount Fuji by coach. You can do a day trip, as I told you, or you can just from Mount Fuji, you can stay for a night. In Mount Fuji, you can climb up to 5 stations if the weather is okay. September is the climbing season. Then you can go to Hakone and you can enjoy the ropeway. You can see the valley, the volcanic valley below your feet. You can enjoy the uh, onsen. the hot springs, natural hot springs, which are famous for relieving pains and also for skin smoothing properties. So in Japan, the tradition is you have to go into the hot spring without clothes. But nowadays, there are some hot springs which allow you wearing clothes. So one of them is Unesan Spa. So here in Unesan Spa, they allow you to wear a swimwear and go inside the bath. And apart from the natural hot springs, there are a lot of bath over here, like green tea bath, red wine bath. You can enjoy those also. Then the next day you can go to Kyoto by bullet train. So in Kyoto, definitely you can see Nijo Castle. This is a very gorgeous castle, the beautifully decorated with gold print. Then you and also history enthusiast people, you can know about the shogunate of that time. They will explain it to you explicitly. Then you can see the Kyoto Railway Museum. Then you can enjoy Kyomizu-dera Temple. Here you can enjoy the autumn foliage very well. And they light up these maple trees in the evening to enhance the beauty of the color of these trees. Then you can go to Fushimi Inari Shrine. I am sure you have seen those photos where there are a series of vermilion dots where you can click yourself. So that is Fushimi Inari. And near Fushimi Inari, there is a sake district. I will explain about it in my next slide. Then we have Toji Temple, where you can see gods similar to Indian gods. Then you can see Kinkakuji. This is the Golden Temple of Japan. You cannot enter it, but you have to enjoy it from outside. Then you can see the Arashiyama bamboo forest and the Monkey district. Kyoto is an ancient city. You can try kimono. You can see ninja samurai activities. You can be a ninja or a samurai by yourselves over there. You can wear those dresses of ninja and samurai, learn some tricks over there, and hold those big swords, katana swords, and enjoy. I have used those katana swords. It's easy to use. They will teach you how to use it, and it's real fun. And definitely you can use the tea ceremony also. You can stay at a ryokan also. People who are scared of going out because of this corona thing, they can enjoy inside the hotel also. Some hotels have some activities. So some of them will have some ikebana teaching coaching classes. Then some of them will teach you how to make bonsai. Ikebana is flower decorating art. Some of them will teach you how to make a bonsai. Some of them will have tea ceremony. Some of them will have activities. Then this is the Fushimi Sake district, which I was talking about. This is near the Fushimi Shrine. This is in the Fushimi village, and this is the oldest village, oldest brewery village. You can see those old breweries alongside the road. On both the sides of the road, there will be breweries and beautiful ancient breweries made out of wood from outside, and it will take you to another world. And they will also tell you about the traditions of sake making, and definitely you can do sake tasting over here. Then you can have a dinner with a Maiko, which will be again a little bit expensive affair. Then you can stay at a ryokan, Japanese traditional inn. They do not have Western beds. You have to sleep on mattresses, thick mattresses, and it will be very cozy. So if you're fit enough, if you don't have cervical or if you do not have like some backache, then you can stay at ryokan. And as you know, that Japanese people are very kind. So if you face any problem in lying down, they can help you also to lie down on this futon. But one thing, in the ryokans, the costs include the food also, the breakfast and the dinner, which will be purely Japanese cuisine. So if you are not interested in Japanese cuisine, then it will be a little bit expensive for you. But if you love Japanese cuisine, then it's really good, a good deal for you. Then you can obviously go to Japan's manufacturing companies like Toyota. But Toyota is very busy all the time. I mean, it's very difficult to get a visit at Toyota, but you can try other companies like Mazda in Hiroshima. They are comparatively lesser busy. Then you can also enjoy Nara, which is famous for their deers and the UNESCO temples. Then you can go to Osaka. Osaka is from Kyoto. You can go to Osaka by coach. It's nearby, or you can stay at Osaka also. It's again another commercial city where you can enjoy the city life. There is one place, the like Odaiba in Tokyo. Dotonbori is the heart of Osaka, where you can enjoy food. You can Osaka is again called the kitchen of the world. So you can enjoy food in Dotonbori. You can enjoy drinks. You can do shopping all night. There is a store called Don Quixote where you get from 100 yen to, I mean, to limitless prices things. So you can get everything from a needle to a, not a car, but maybe to everything, whatever you need, you can get over there. To drinks, alcoholic drinks are very cheap in Japan compared to India. You can get it Yamazaki or whatever. Even the rarest of the rare things are available in Don Quixote, and they're open 24 by 7. Osaka is also very, you can make this, you can go to the ramen museum and make your own ramen. This is a very interesting place in Osaka, the Osaka Aquarium, where you can enjoy the whales and the penguins, and you can enjoy Universal Studio also in Osaka, where you can enjoy the Harry Potter. Your kids can enjoy Harry Potter, spend the whole day over there. Then they can enjoy the Nintendo Super World. Then from Osaka, you can go to Hiroshima again by a bullet train, and you can enjoy this atomic bomb dome. You can know about the history of this place, and you can enjoy the Itsukushima Shrine, the floating shrine in Miyajima. This place is around 45 minutes away by from Hiroshima by train, and from Miyajima you will have to take a ferry to Itsukushima Shrine. Then another very interesting route in Japan, loved by the Indians, is Alpine Route. In Alpine Route, you can see this snow wall, which will rise to around 20 meters of height in the peak season. The season will be from mid-April to mid-June. This is again an activity trail. You can enjoy gondola ride, then you can enjoy the different kind of buses. You can walk through the snow wall. You can see the highest dam, the Kurobe Dam over here, and people really enjoy, Indians really enjoy this place, the Alpine Road. This is just 1 to 2 days affair. One day you will take to go through all this trail, and then the other day, if you love, you can stay at Karuizawa. Karuizawa is a high end place on the way from Tokyo to Alpine Route to Toyama. So there is Karuizawa in between where you can enjoy the romantic road. So this is a very romantic place. Japanese people come to Karuizawa to get married, and you can enjoy the apricot fields. So they have these fruit fields, and then you can also enjoy the shopping over here in Karuizawa. It's beautiful. And there are beautiful natural hot springs over here if you are really interested in them. Then at the exit of Alpine Route, there is this Shirakawa Go. This is and Gokayama Village. This is a UNESCO heritage village. All the houses in this area are of the particular shape which you can see in the picture, and you can also stay in these houses. So you can experience a day like a Japanese would do. This snow festival happens in January and February. So they will light all the lights from 5:30 to 7:30 in the evening, and this will look like a fairy tale during that time. Then food in Japan, obviously you know about the Japanese food: sushi, tempura, ramen, and soba. So you can enjoy them. They are like UNESCO heritage food. But we have around 2,000 plus Indian restaurants in Japan. And also we have the South Indian restaurants in Japan in some big cities like Tokyo and Kyoto. So you can also enjoy the washoku, which is the actual Japanese food, Japanese cuisine, and also teppanyaki, which they cook on iron plates like okonomiyaki. And also, I think people will love experience teppanyaki because you can see the live cooking. They will cook it in front of you and then they will serve it to you. Vegetarian options are also available. These are the list of some South Indian restaurants in Japan. Two of them are in Tokyo and Yokohama. Three of them are in Tokyo and Yokohama, and we have one in Kyoto also. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this slide. So if you are visiting Japan, you can go to these restaurants. Then railways in Japan is very efficient, as all of you know. Japan's lifeline is railways. You can get the JR pass or 21 days pass, which will be cheaper for you to travel within Japan. These passes can be used in the buses also. And then apart from the JR pass, we have the Passmo passport also, Suica card also, which you get at the station. You can use it by yourself and you can travel in the local trains, some buses. You can use it in the restaurants, coffee shops. Sometimes you can use it for buying gifts also. Hands-free travel is very efficient in Japan. You can book your luggage from the airport to the hotel or from one hotel to the next hotel. If you're going from say Tokyo to Osaka, so one day before you have to book your luggage from Tokyo to Osaka, and you can go without the luggage, and the luggage will go by carriage. Then we have tax-free shopping in Japan. If you shop for around 5,000 or more, then you will get your 8% tax reimbursed at the shop or the airport by itself. Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you so much for attending. And I will take some questions now. I have around 7 minutes to take the questions. Is there any, Mr. Abhijit Shivari has asked, is there any quarantine restriction for foreigners upon entry to Japan after travel gates are open? Once the travel gates are open, we will come up with new travel policies and we'll definitely let you know. Then Mr. Sarat Kumar, when will Japan open up post-COVID for international audience? We are not sure yet, but once the official announcement comes, we will definitely let all of you know about it. Then how to get fairly cheaper accommodation in and around Tokyo. Okay. Um, so Oh, we have cheaper options in Japan, Tokyo. You can try the capsule hotels, or you can try a destination near to Tokyo, which is not exactly in Tokyo, which will be cheaper for you. So, like if you stay in Yokohama, which is around say 50 minutes, like 1 hour away from 20, sorry, 50, around 40 minutes away from Tokyo. So there the hotels will be cheaper for you. Then you can stay at Saitama also. Then the hotels will be cheaper for you. Anime festivals, I'm not quite sure about when will they resume again. Uh, Someone who has not written his name has asked, is there a list of uncommon local destinations like this one that JNT offers? Yeah, there are a lot of destinations, hidden gems in Japan, which you can enjoy. Like Karuizawa is one which I explained. You can go to Hokkaido, you can go to Okinawa, you can go to the Tohoku region. You can enjoy Aomori Forest, which will be less crowded, but you will enjoy like to its most. So in Aomori, it's like a forested area full of forest and big lake, and you can Toada Lake. You can enjoy a boat ride in the lake, and then you are just in the middle of the nature, and like there will be apple forest in between that. There will be a small cafe or pizzeria. You can have some apple pizza in that, in the midst of the apple orchard. So it's like very dreamy. Speaking of homestays in Japan, homestays in Japan are not very official, so I'm not very sure about. So Miss Meghna is asking about homestays in Japan, but homestays in Japan are not very official. I will gather more knowledge about it, and definitely I don't know how to reach you, but maybe we'll try to make a Facebook post about it. Homestays in Japan, if there is any official homestays in Japan. But you can search on yourself by yourself. You can get good homestays over there. How is the facility for constant internet? Mr. Abhijit is asking, internet connectivity while traveling. You can buy those portable internet connect. Not buy. You can rent those portable internet, and they are not very expensive, very economical. Yeah, you can buy Wi-Fi dongle SIM card from SoftBank. And also, we have a SIM vending machine at the airport. Also, you can just like without any contactless uh, SIM vending. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this and showing interest for Japan. Thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. Stay safe, all of you. Thank you.